This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Tuesday, April 15th. Mostly clear and cooler today with a high of 77, clear skies and a low of 57 this evening. Here are today's headlines. Karmelo Anthony, the 17-year-old accused of fatally stabbing another student at a high school track meet in Frisco earlier this month, was released from jail Monday after his bond was significantly lowered. Anthony was released from the Collin County jail about 4:20 p.m. and put on house arrest with an ankle monitor. After an hour-long hearing at the county courthouse in McKinney on Monday morning, State District Judge Angela Tucker lowered Anthony's bond from $1 million to $250,000. Anthony had been in custody on a murder charge since April 2nd, when he was arrested and accused of killing 17-year-old Austin Metcalf at the District 11 5A track meet at Frisco's David Kuykendall Stadium. Anthony has told police he was acting in self-defense. While under house arrest, Tucker said Anthony will only be permitted to leave home with her permission, namely trips to his attorney's office and meetings in court, and will need to be with an adult at all times. He is also not to contact the Metcalf family, including on social media. Factors considered in court Monday included Anthony's age, lack of a criminal history, and ties to the community, including several family members, close friends, a football coach, and a manager from one of his part-time jobs who showed up to the hearing. In other news, Senator John Cornyn has asked the Department of Justice to investigate planned Muslim-centric neighborhoods outside of Dallas over concerns that those involved could discriminate against Jewish and Christian Texans. The Texas Republican sent the letter to Harmeet Dillon, Assistant Attorney General for the DOJ's Civil Rights Division, on Friday. Cornyn expressed concern that developers of Epic City and Epic Ranches would violate constitutional rights by preventing Jewish and Christian residents from living in the planned communities. Cornyn recommended the Justice Department open a civil rights investigation, prompting a rebuke from the Council on American Islamic Relations, the nation's largest Muslim civil rights and advocacy organization. Cornyn's letter mentions the Epic City Ranches development. However, those are two separate projects. Next up, more than 5 years after the redesign of a depressed roadway on Interstate 30 that separates downtown Dallas and the Cedars was proposed by the Texas Department of Transportation, project costs have nearly tripled, growing to almost $890 million. The agency first went public with plans for the below-grade roadway between Interstate 35 and Interstate 45, known as the Canyon, in 2019. Part of Texas DOT's plan to stitch together South Dallas with downtown, the project was projected to cost $300 million. But inflation has pushed costs up, according to agency officials. Members of the North Central Texas Council of Governments Regional Transportation Council on Thursday approved a plan for another $196 million in costs, with Texas DOT and the council each contributing $98 million. The project will reconstruct and widen the roadway to 6 freeway lanes for both westbound and eastbound directions. It also consolidates several ramps in an effort to improve traffic flow, reconstructs the high-occupancy vehicle lane, and adds the supporting deck walls needed for a future deck plaza over I-30. And the Dallas Wings selected UConn star Paige Bueckers with the number 1 overall pick in the 2025 WNBA draft on Monday night. Bueckers just won a national championship at UConn, where she averaged 20 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds in her final season, and picked up several National Player of the Year honors as a freshman back in 2021. She was a 3-time unanimous first-team All-American and is the 6th UConn player to be picked first overall in the WNBA draft. Continuing to grow in popularity, Bueckers could be Dallas-Fort Worth's next sports superstar. Her 2.3 million Instagram followers outnumber Dallas Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott's. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.